So today I'm talking to Francis-Xavier Mukiibi, who is a poet, formerly Leeds local. Francis, can you just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
I'm Francis-Xavier Mukiibi. I'm a poet currently based in North London. I've been part of programs such as Barbican Young Poets and the Roundhouse Poetry Collective, which is where I met Ella actually. And whilst I was studying in Leeds, I was part of Leeds' Spoken Word Society. And then I was also coaching the Leeds Unislam team at that point. Even after graduating from Leeds, I've been coaching the Leeds Unislam team for a couple of years ever since.
Well, thank you for chatting to me a little bit about Leeds and the Leeds poetry scene today. It sounds like it's something you're really well versed in, pardon the pun. So could you tell me a little bit about your experience coaching the Unislam team? I think it was this year that you did it.
Yeah, we actually came second in Unislam this year, which is a really big achievement for Leeds. I think it's the highest they've ever placed. Coaching the team was hectic, definitely hectic, just because of the really tight turnaround for poems. There were 6 poets on the team. They all had 3 poems each that they were working on, so that's 18 poems in total that I had to give written feedback for and also performance feedback, and then just making sure on the day itself that everything was kind of running as smoothly as possible. And obviously, poets, with me, coming from Roundhouse Barbican, I put a lot of emphasis on getting the actual written words right before we even move on to a performance space. And I guess the challenge with me also is having to remember that whilst I have my preferences, poets, especially poets coming from a variety of different backgrounds, so it's all about having to kind of put your own preferences aside and have to work out, okay, what is going to happen with this poem that will actually serve this poet in the way that they want to do. And yeah, a lot of it is about, trust, taking risks, communication. And yeah, we just had a really good connection and understanding throughout, and it just made it a whole lot easier than it would have been otherwise. So most rewarding thing about this, just the collaboration and just helping other poets kind of become the best version of themselves that they can be, and the best, making their work the best version of that work that it can be as well.
Yeah, it sounds like such a rewarding thing to do. And also congratulations to you, because I know that you won the Coaches Slam at Unislam this year.
Thank you.
And with an incredible poem, which was very deserved, very deserved. On to the next question. What is the poetry scene in Leeds like from your experience? Or could you tell us a bit about your favourite poets that have come out of the Leeds scene?
Obviously, post-pandemic, like a lot of other cities, the poetry scene kind of had to build its way back up again. With the university scene, for example, so I include Leeds Uni in that, but I also include like Leeds Beckett, for example. I know that they were running a lot of student open mic nights that were open to the public as well. That was starting to build the open mic scene back up. And also there was an organization called Say It With Your Chest, and they had a night called Outspoken. And it was run by Adekola and Tyogun as well. They were really big in trying to get the poetry scene back up in Leeds. Also, other organizations such as, Leeds Lit Fest, which is still happening. The Leeds scene is definitely picking back up from where it was pre-pandemic. And, hopefully it just keeps growing from there. Some other big names, Khadija Ibrahim, who is a pioneer in the Leeds poetry scene. She also has a daughter, Rima Robertson, who I'm a really big fan of. I was with her as part of BBC Words First back in the day. Who else? Simone Yasmin is doing really big things, not just in poetry, but also like in activism in general in Leeds. Rhiannon Sky as well is someone I followed from back when Leeds were at Unislam.
They all sound brilliant, and yeah, thanks for sharing your amazing knowledge on that. So yeah, this next question is a little bit less poetry related, but just about the city in general. So what would be like your ideal day out in Leeds?
The nice thing with the Leeds city centre is that everything's sort of at your doorstep, and you don't really need to travel too far to get to all the good spots. Like there are a lot of good food spots, especially in Trinity and around Trinity. If you're ever in Leeds, sort of check that area out. It's really good. There are there is a canal that runs through Leeds, and it's connected by two docks, I want to say. So like Leeds Dock, for example, that's probably my favorite spot in Leeds. Even during the pandemic, I was there all the time just to sort of chill, reflect, read, or even just like kind of sit in and enjoy like all the scenery around. It's really cool. Roundhay Park, which is sort of outside of Leeds city centre, but if you're ever able to go to Roundhay Park, it is so good. If you're a natural, yeah, if you're into nature or if you're into just like park life in general, definitely go to Roundhay. Yeah, that would probably be my ideal day.
Okay, wow. I also wanted to ask you, having, as you've featured at Off the Chest and you've been to many Off the Chest nights, why should Leeds poets sign up for the Off the Chest open mic?
I say this in general with anyone who's at an open mic night who's never stepped up to the mic before. There is such a gratifying feeling about finally doing a poem and, you know, everyone hearing your voice, hearing your story, and just appreciating it, clicking it, vibing with it, and all of those voices sort of coming to you after the night and, you know, telling you how much they appreciate your work. And you get such an adrenaline rush from coming off the mic that just becomes addictive, and you just want to keep doing it over and over and over again. That's, you know, happened with me. I'm sure that's happened with you. I'm sure that's happened with anyone who's ever stepped up onto the mic. So I would say, yeah, whether you're someone who's never done it before, whether you're someone who just wants to get back onto the scene, yeah, just do it. Genuinely, there will be no better feeling than coming off the mic. And with Off the Chest in general, it's such a really nice, supportive environment to be in. And, you know, that's down to the hosts as well. So regardless of whichever venue Off the Chest has been at, that supportive vibe is always sort of carried over into the audiences. Yeah, with Off the Chest, you won't get a better opportunity to sort of dust off the cobwebs and get back onto the mic.
Well, I guess my final question, which sort of leads on from the last one, Fans for days, honestly.
Love this, I'm here for it.
Is Off the Chest ready for Leeds?
If you ain't ready, then get ready. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much, Francis-Xavier Mukiibi, for coming on to chat all things Leeds and all things Off the Chest. It's been an honour and a pleasure.
You too, Ella. Always love these chats.